Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I want to show you what I am going to be stocking in my Etsy shop. I have some journals, some notebooky type journals. I have bundles of vintage papers and I have bundles of modern papers and ephemera. So we'll just go through what I've got and I want to show you the books first. So these have all been made from vintage books. You get a little pack of free ephemera. This isn't vintage, this is just some bits and bobs that I've got from my stash. So you get a little bundle, a tiny bundle to get you started. But the book covers are from old books. I have covered the inside with some papers and I've added a little made in Scotland fabric tag there. So we'll just quickly run through. They've all been spiral bound using my cinch machine. I put a little bit of washi tape down the inside of the cover to hide the ragged edge. So there's a mix of papers. There's an acetate sheet that's from the original book, just so that you've got a page from the book. It's from 1958, and then it's just a mix of papers. There's a couple of pockets with just some bits of tags. There's a journal card, a postcard. It does have a kind of musical theme running through it. There's plenty space for writing. This is just a sheet of vintage paper about pianos. Just tuck that in there. That one's been stitched around. Yeah, like I say, there's another postcard. There's plenty plain sheets just to in another little pocket there. Some old book page and plain page, a journal card, some stamperia paper. This is from the original book, and plain paper, and then here is just a sheet about bells, tucked in there, another musicy postcard, and then this just folds out like that, some music, nice plain sheet, another journal card, another vellum sheet with music on it, plain piece, journal card, another book, a page from the book, another postcard, some paper, and that's us at the end. This is already printed on the cover. That's not anything I've stuck on. That is the actual cover. Yeah, and like I say, you'll get a little bundle of bits and bobs. So that's that book. There is 36 pages in that one. This one is 34 pages for some reason. It's an old book as well. It's a little bit worn at the corners. I haven't put corner protectors on it because I just thought I would leave it for you to make it your own. And so it is a little bit worn here and here. And again, there's washi down the side. And it's been spiral bound by myself. And a quick flip through again. So there's the acetate at the front, and then these are from the book itself. Let's see, 1949. Yep. And this person has written, so I just put that in the book as well. From 1949, a book of scripts. So it's got a few wee tags, and again it's a mix of vintage and modern and book pages, just in a sort of greyish type of some Japanese or Chinese Yeah, I tried to keep it kind of grey just to match the cover. It's got some of that kind of handmade paper, and then a kind of arty type paper. Some tags. There's a fabric tag there, which is quite cool. Some nice plain sheets and some book pages. I'm skipping over a few. So a couple of little tags there. And then that's us at the end, and then that's been stuck on to the cover on the front and the back, the front there and the back. So that's that one. That one's got 34 pages. This one, called This and That, again, it's a little bit dog-eared on the corners, but if you got like a little metal corner, it would be grand. So This and That, that's from the book, and this book is from, my goodness, 1899. No wonder the corners are worn. This and That, A Tale of Two Tinies by Mrs. Molesworth. And someone has signed it. That looks like Charlie Stirling from Granny, 25th of December 1899. Wow. And here it is, it's landed here. So again, a mix of papers. Some of the papers to try and match the orangey colour of the cover. Some plenty plain paper and patterned paper and vintage paper. This one folds out. I'm just trying to turn a few at a time so that it doesn't get really boring. Some wee tags, and then some of a page from the book that says the end. So that's that one, and that one's got 33 pages. And then the final one, Fish Are Such Liars, and it's a little bit, it's not too, well no, it is sort of at the corners. So let's see, and again, paper on the inside that's been stuck in, and this one is from 1928. So they're all very old and vintagey. And a little quick flip through. Another one of those fabric tags. And the white paper's been punched down the side there. Lots of plain writing spots and pages in this one. Another wee pocket with a few wee tags. More punched pages, and a couple of tags there, and that's us at the back. So that's the books. The books are £10 each, free postage, but I can only post to the UK. Sorry about that. I looked into the postage, and because I want to sell them at a really good reasonable price, £10 and free postage, the postage would have been dearer than the item to send overseas, and they're really, because they're vintage, they're quite heavy, and I didn't want to charge someone £8–10 for postage when the thing itself is only £10. It just doesn't seem right. So it's UK only at the moment, I'm afraid, until maybe if lots and lots of people say, oh, I'm happy to pay postage, then, you know, we'll go for it. But at the moment, I don't want to be charging people an arm and a leg. So there's bundles of, there's 4 bundles. Obviously they're not all exactly the same, but you get more or less the same. So there's 4 of them, and I'll just show you this one, which I haven't wrapped yet. So there's a little vintage playing card. There's some Monopoly money and a little collector's card. So this bundle is all original vintage. It's all old from old books. So then there is 2 pages from the Green Shield stamp and the Co-op stamps. Then we start to go into the pages themselves. So there is some foreign overseas pages, Japanese or Chinese or Asian anyway, French and a French dictionary, a shorthand book. This one is double. When I could, I tried to keep it double so that you can get it into your journal. If you're making a journal with them, that means, you know, you can have it the right way up rather than having to do that and fold it. Although obviously there will be holes, but you can get a little strip of washi down there. It will keep it solid. I think this one that's from a dancing book. Dictionary of Stitches, that's a double one. A poetry book. A Shakespeare book. I'm not sure where that one's come from, but I love the colouring of that one. A kiddies book. A driving book, and a book about fonts, and then a book about Winnie the Pooh. It's just normal books. That's a good colour as well. This is from a book, I don't know, it's a book of tables. And then a large piece of weather report, large piece of that, large piece of original old music paper, a large piece of newspaper from May the 9th, 1874, and so that's that size. And then this from a book, an old book. So plenty there, I think. And you will get it all nicely bundled up. Let me just put it all back. Here we are. French, that, and our little bits. So you will get it nicely packaged, and the vintage papers are going to be £10 free postage and packing. Yeah, but like I say, UK only for that as well. And then there are these modern bundles. These are going to be £6. So it's modern papers and ephemera, and I'll just get to the one that I haven't packaged up. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card toppers in each one. They won't all be exactly the same. And there are these, I haven't counted them, I should have counted them before I came on, but let's just count through them. It's all basic grey. They are all, yeah, they're all single-sided. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 sheets of basic grey 6x6 papers, and then an envelope of modern ephemera, so little bits, just a variety of little bits, and some card candy. If you don't know what that is, that's these little paper things that you can use to decorate your pages or your cards or anything, or your journal. A little square, foam square, can attach them, and a few little paper flowers. So a little packet of bits, modern ephemera. So an easy card making thing, I think. Laying up a few papers, a topper, a flower, and a wee extra bit, and that's you got a nice card. Or if you're making a modern scrapbook or a modern journal, it would be just a job for them too. So they are £6 with free P&P, UK only. So there we go. So that's us, and I've got 4 of them. So 4 of them, and I've got 4 of the vintage. Like I say, they're nearly the same, but there will be differences. The toppers are all slightly different, and the ephemera in the envelope is slightly different as well, because obviously I don't have 4 of everything, and the books obviously are all different. So they'll be going on my Etsy shop, and yeah, so thanks for watching, and if you want to treat yourself, pop over to Etsy. I will put a link in the description, and yeah, so thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.